Hey, what's up, everyone? This is me, Dre, at Redskins Talk TV. What's up, motherfuckers? I wanted to make this video because this one motherfucker prompted me to. Now, I posted a comment on Google Plus. I love that shit because it's less drama than that bullshit Facebook. But anyway, I posted something on the Redskins community, and this one motherfucker who I would keep unnamed for the sake of not throwing motherfuckers under the bus. However, when I said that it's funny that people bitch and complain about this and that and other circumstances, this guy started talking shit about Robert Griffin III. Now, I'm not a Robert Griffin III apologist. I think he's a hell of a player. He is our quarterback. Right now, Kirk Cousins is our quarterback, spelling in for Robert Griffin III. But when Robert Griffin III is on the field, I'm cheering for him to be successful because he is a Redskin. And I hope that for any player on the team that wears a burgundy and gold, no matter if you're good or sorry, I'm hoping that you'll do your best. But this guy had the nerve to say something about Robert Griffin III, and we're going back and forth. And then he recently left a comment saying that Robert Griffin III, he slides like a pregnant peacock. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, wait a fucking minute. Everyone is always bitching and complaining about him because in previous games you see him diving head first instead of sliding, and he's putting his body on the line. And then now that you start to see him slide, he's being criticized about the manner in which he slides. If he's sliding feet first, it doesn't fucking matter. That means for the defender to keep the fucking hands off of him. He's giving himself up. But I guess he's got to slide like a ballerina or some shit in order to qualify as a good quarterback. What kind of horse shit is that? And then he said Robert Griffin III never scored 41 points in the game. Well, neither did Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins threw what? 2-3 touchdowns? That's only 18 points. Kyle Forbath he kicked the PATs for those 3. Kicked 2 field goals. Alfred Morris, he scored 12 points. I mean, if you want to get technical about it, Kirk Cousins, he threw some good passes. There's absolutely no doubt about it. I think he's a great pocket passer. But people are sitting there anointing him like he's the greatest thing since sliced fucking bread when all he did was beat a terrible team. What is going to happen next week when he goes up against the Philadelphia Eagles? Because they are not the Jacksonville Jaguars. They are a much better team. Last year's NFC East champions. So they are no run-of-the-mill football team on offense or defense. But motherfuckers want to put the blame on Robert Griffin III if the team loses. It wasn't his fault last week because Houston scored 1 offensive touchdown, and that was the fault of Bakari Rambo, a safety on defense. The same Bakari Rambo that overcommitted or undercommitted to a pass yesterday that allowed for their sole touchdown. But everyone wants to blame Robert Griffin III. And I'm sitting there wondering, hold on, wait a fucking minute. I don't remember seeing number 10 on defense or special teams. Robert Griffin III has some good, crisp passes. But Robert Griffin III also is plagued because he doesn't trust some of his members of the offensive line.
Good calculating, Kyle.
And sooner or later, especially next week, when everyone is thinking that for the remainder of the season, Kirk Cousins is just going to skip through scot-free, I see Kirk Cousins getting hit quite a bit next week, all coming from the right side. And I've said this shit on a pre-analysis video. Chris Chester and Tyler Columbus are a liability, and they're going to get any quarterback under center killed. Plain and simple. But some motherfuckers who claim to be Redskins fans talk a whole bunch of stupid shit, which really pisses me off. I consider all Redskins fans my brothers and sisters, but some of you motherfuckers piss me the fuck off. Y'all should know better because y'all sound like a bunch of these Cowboy fan bitches down here. If Tony Romo fucks up, sometimes honestly it's not his fault. And I hate the Cowboys. I dislike Tony Romo. But living here in Texas, I have the chance to see the games. And when they're supposed to be running, the coach is calling passing plays, putting more pressure on Tony Romo. Yeah, he's throwing the ball. Sometimes it's a bad decision. But when the ball should be run, they're trying to pass. Same shit happened to us last season. Same shit happened to us yesterday when we had a chance to really run up the clock. Got all cute, and started passing when we had a comfortable lead and we should have been running Alfred Morris. And that pisses me off because he could have easily gotten 100 yards. But here I am sitting on the soapbox because I had to address this one silly motherfucker. And I'm also addressing all you other dumb Redskins motherfuckers. And I hate to say that because I am a diehard Redskin fan. Ever since they won Super Bowl 17. In the 43 years of my life and the years that I have enjoyed the burgundy and gold, I have not seen or heard the fuckery the way I'm hearing it now. And that's what really hurts me. And that's why I'm making this video. Because some of you motherfuckers really sound stupid. No loyalty for your team. And some of you motherfuckers are glad that Robert Griffin III got hurt. If your fucking grandfather gets hit by a bus and someone cheers for it, how the fuck would you feel? Now, I'm not saying that Robert Griffin III is family, but I treat him as such because he is a Redskin. If he was a terrible quarterback, then I would have my own critique of him. But as long as he's under center, the only thing that you can do is give your analysis, look objectively at how it goes on, and hopefully he will improve. And he was starting to show those signs yesterday of him doing well, except for he got hurt in that freak accident. But to criticize him for the manner in which he slides, when the first criticism was about the fact that he didn't slide at all, you have to ask yourself that common question: how dumb do you sound? So Kirk Cousins, right now, because he's got the starting job, I definitely hope for him to do well. But keep in mind, he beat a sorry team yesterday. When he got the nod last year, when they benched Robert Griffin III for the last 4 games, he only won 1 out of 4 games. So he looked average, if you ask me. I'm hoping that he does well. Because we need wins. We need to wash away the stink of last year. But as a true Redskins fan, if you're not having the same thought process, then you need to jump the fuck off and go cheer for the Cowboys. That's all I gotta say, motherfuckers. Peace.